What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Shine. You did. I'm gonna tell stories, some of the stuff that I've been through. You know what I'm saying? And our stories might not be exactly the same, but I'm pretty sure you gain something from me. Even if you ain't, you know what I'm saying, been through nothing close to what I done been through. You can still take something and use it and apply it to everyday life. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, we gonna go ahead and jump in, right? Yeah, I'm out here. I'm in the car, it's raining. I'm smoking a black. I was thinking about lighting up my, but I don't really know how YouTube work. They probably ain't even gonna care because I ain't monetized. This is probably gonna be the first video on the channel, man. They probably ain't even gonna care. But boom, we gonna see. I'm probably gonna flame it up, as I relax. That's gonna help me relax, Yeah. So I'm gonna start off by giving y'all a little background on me, so that way y'all can really understand, like, you know what I'm saying, the stories that I'm telling. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know a little bit about my background. Y'all gonna understand the stories that I'm telling. Shit. I'm originally from Chicago. Yeah, I moved to Atlanta. In both, I lived in a whole bunch of different places. You know what I'm saying? Stayed in the suburbs a couple years. Throughout my life. Stayed in the suburbs a couple years. I done stayed in the worst hoods. I done stayed in regular hoods. Like, it just is what it is. So we'll take it back. We'll take it back. We ain't really gonna take it. Alright, yeah. My bad. I don't seen a cop pull up. No, I don't really like smoking in the car, But yeah, for sure. So what was I saying? A little bit on my background, shit, we're gonna start from probably like 5, man. Like I say like 5 years old. So I was a kid always trying to hustle, you know what I'm saying? That was at 5 years old, that's when I realized, like, I wanted some money, you know what I'm saying? It was stuff that I wanted, you know what I'm saying? I wanted some money. So we had this crackhead in the neighborhood. He knew my family for years though, Matter of fact, I want to say he grew up with like my aunties and them. So you know what I'm saying? But we had this crackhead. He used to go around. He used to cut everybody grass. So I already knew him. Like I said, he knew my family. My family knew him. So they wasn't really worried about me, rocking with bro, trying to make some money. So I ended up going around with him cutting grass. I really wasn't even cutting the grass for real. Like I said, he was a crackhead, so he pretty much did all the work. I'm 5 years old. He pretty much did all the work. He pretty much used to just cut everything. I think the most I ever did was probably like cut like half of somebody's front yard. But he used to pay me. You know what I'm saying? Like, he'd probably pay me like because he wasn't paying me every day. Because I think the way he used to do it is he'd cut your grass during the week. And then because his face card good and everybody pretty much know each other. You know what I'm saying? So it's like everybody know he's just trying to get some money. So I think what he used to do is he'll cut your grass and then he'll come back for the money or whatever. But I think I was getting paid like every week or something. It wasn't nothing too crazy, probably like $10, $20. But because I'm 5 years old, most I was going was like to the corner store anyway. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, most I'm going to the corner store, probably getting some chips, you know what I'm saying? Putting some cheese on it. Not too crazy, a little juice or something, I wasn't getting nothing too crazy. But I started stacking up my money, you know what I'm saying? Because of that, like, you know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't really getting nothing. I just was stacking my money. So, it's just like I always knew I wanted to get some money, and Like since I was 5 years old, I always knew I wanted to get some money. Remember that about me. You know what I'm saying? When you realize like everything that I did, and then y'all gonna be able to peep flaws and I'm not gonna say flaws. I'm gonna say times that I was falling off my path just to get money. You know what I'm saying? Like around this same time, my mama ended up getting cancer. You know, just going through a lot of family stuff. You know, death in the family. You know, but I'm a little kid, so the only one that really affected me was my mama getting cancer. And as of today, I want to say she been in remission for like 18 years, man. So something like that. I want to say something like that. I don't know, probably a little less. Let's see, 22, maybe 15. No, like 13 years, I think. Something like that. I'm saying, I don't know. It's somewhere in between like 13 and 18, but she been in remission. If y'all don't know what that mean, she just, it's been out of her system and it came back. You know, of course it didn't start and end quick, right? It came out of nowhere, you know? Like one day my mama was there, and next day, like, she in the hospital for a long time, you know what I'm saying? So like, you know, just you know, like it really used to get to me, you know? Like, I was 5, so I ain't really fully understand, but I knew that was my mama, you know what I'm saying? At the time, like, my mama really all I know, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't had no type relationship with my dad. I knew who my dad was. Ain't know my dad though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I knew who he was. I done been around all that. You know what I'm saying? Kicked it with him, all that. It's not what I'm saying, but I didn't know him. Like, I just didn't know. I wasn't comfortable around my dad. You know what I'm saying? Like now, today, yeah, we locked in for sure. You know what I'm saying? But back then, it was just like, you know, I ain't know. You know, so me and us living, so where we was living at, it wasn't really like the hood. I don't want to really say it was like, it's one of them areas like shit, it can go down, but it ain't probably gonna go down. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I ain't gonna say it's rare to see stuff over here, but stuff just don't happen all the time. So we lived in one of those areas. We went to school with neighborhood kids. You know, everybody who went to school with us, we all in a, you know what I'm saying, we all know each other type situation. Or they live somewhere close, you know what I'm saying? They might not live in our neighborhood, but they live somewhere close in the surrounding area of the school. You know, or you know what I'm saying? So it used to be like a lot of different kids going there. I say that didn't really go to school with no like white kids or nothing. All the schools pretty much that I've been to, all black. It's only one school that I went to that was really like, you know, I ain't gonna say 50-50, but yeah, I say it was about like, you know, 50. It was enough. It was enough, you know, there. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can't really say 50-50 though. But yeah, so like my mama ended up shaving off all her hair and stuff like that. This was after her surgery, you know, after she went through surgery, so I think she was going through chemo and stuff like that. So she shaved off all her hair. Like, she shaved it off herself. It was starting to fall out, but she just went ahead on and shaved it off. I remember her shaving it off. We all was in the bathroom. She was like in good spirits about it, of course. Like, to us, that's what it seemed like. She didn't want us to see her sweat. But, you know, like, we all, you know, making jokes about it and stuff like that. You know, like, she like, you know, saying now she can put on the wig. Now she is giving her time, because my mama always wore her natural hair. Like, my mama always, even still to this day, like, you barely see her with a wig or a weave. You know what I'm saying? You know she's just being lazy if she got that on. That's how she always been. She always just been to her natural hair. You know what I'm saying? The only thing she'll really do to her hair to alter it is diet. You know what I'm saying? So she used to get, like, you know, trim ups and stuff like that, but this was the first time I ever seen my mama with, like, no hair. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's jokes about it, but at the same time, we all trying to make a light out of dark situation. You know what I'm saying? So one day she decided she was gonna come get us from school. And like, when I seen her, I was just happy, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was my mama. She came and got us from school. That was my mama. So, you know, I was happy, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? But like, the next day at school, or either it was the next week, I don't really remember. But I just remember, like, it came up, somebody trying to crack a joke, like your mama bald or some shit like that. You know, and I'm like, as a kid, I was timid. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't scared, but I was timid. So like I never used to really like start nothing. It wasn't because I was scared of the other kids or nothing. You know what I'm saying? It was just I was real deal timid. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just real deal timid. So like, when you said something, I didn't automatically hit him or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, eventually we did end up fighting. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't like an automatic thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Probably once I got a little bit older and really started getting more involved, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it definitely would have went down. You know what I'm saying? Off rip. You know what I'm saying? Would have went down. But this time I'm pretty timid. You know, like so I ain't gonna let him just, you know, disrespect my mom, but at the same time I ain't too eager to just fight him. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he would have just said sorry, you know, like, it would have just dropped right there. You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't have said nothing else, it would have just dropped right there. But, you know, excuse me. Oh, but yeah. So we ended up doing what we do. I don't think we got suspended or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But that's just a quick little look on like where I started from. You know what I'm saying? Like where it kind of started, like from an age I can remember. You know what I'm saying? Then, so we gonna fast forward it down to like a couple years later. I'm probably like 7 around this time. I'm probably like 7. Yeah, so now we living in a different neighborhood, but it's pretty much the same. Like you know, like my mama and my aunties and cousins and them, they know the people over here. You know, not all the people, of course, but they know you know the people over here. But over here, it go down. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. Again, it's not like an everyday thing, but it definitely go down. You know what I'm saying? Like, so over here it go down. You know, so like, that's when I really used to have to fight a lot. Like going like just living over there is where like the struggles begin for real. Like, it wasn't an everyday constant struggle, but I was new to over there, and I had went to another school too. Yeah, I had went to another school. I knew a couple people at that school, but I was still like, I ain't know nobody in the neighborhood. Actually, I'm lying. When we first moved over there, I ain't know nobody in the neighborhood. Eventually, like, we gonna call him my cousin. My cousin moved on the back street behind us, like he moved on the street like behind us. So like, really all that separating our cribs is a fence. You know what I'm saying? Bro. So like yeah, it was just a fence. But at the time I'm the only one over there. But we kids, so it's really not like, it's not really too hard to fit in. But I did have my fights, you know what I'm saying? Like, we had these brothers, right? Damn, I can't think of their name right now, right? But yeah, it was these 2 brothers. And they had a cousin too. Now they cousin, I think their cousin was in the grade below the grade I was in. One of the brothers was in the grade that I was in, and then the other brother was in the grade below, you know, us. So him and the cousin, the younger brother and the cousin was in the same grade, and the older brother and me was in the same grade, you know, but it's still only a grade apart. Honestly, I think all of us was around the same age. Like I think it was just like, I think the brothers was like gap between months. I don't think it was a full year between them. And same with the cousin. So, but that don't matter. Those were the first dudes that tried me. Uh, yeah, they was the first dudes that tried me. They used to try to jump me a lot. And like I told you, I was timid. I wasn't scared. I was just timid, you know? So my mama used to always say, like, you don't never let nobody punk you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't never let nobody punk you. If somebody hit you or spit on you, do anything to you, you do something back to them. You don't never, you know what I'm saying? So I was already fully aware, stepping out the crib, like, what I might have to do to somebody. You know what I'm saying? I know it's a possibility I might fight. You know what I'm saying? But still, in the heat of the moment, it still be like, you know, like, I can care less to fight. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's how I was. Like, I wasn't no punk or nothing. It's just like, I care less to fight. You know what I'm saying? But they always used to try to, like, jump me and stuff. And when I say try, they used to jump me. You know what I'm saying? They ain't used to try to jump me. They used to jump me. But we'd be right back cool the next day. Y'all know how I go as a kid. Like, you'll fight, be right back cool. Fight, be right back cool. Fight, be right back cool. So, we're going to fast forward it down the line again. And, see, I should have mapped this out. Because now I'm sitting here, I'm thinking, I'm trying not to be boring. I'm just trying to get like a little backstory. You know, like where the troubles begin, you know what I'm saying? Like what molded me into the person. Because I didn't officially start going through like a lot of stuff until I hit probably like 11, 12 years old. So, you know, I've been in a lot of fights and stuff like that before I was 11 or 12. If I had to, like, estimate, you know what I'm saying, thinking back, because I don't remember every fight. I just remember I was fighting a lot. You know what I'm saying? I was having at least 2-3 fights a week. In school, out of school, just you know what I'm saying? Like, back then, they wasn't suspending people, though. Like back then, you weren't really, elementary school, you weren't getting suspended like that. Like, you know, like, honestly, I don't even remember having to go to the principal office. Like, our school was just like that. Like you fight, all right, whatever. Like, the teacher would be like, break it up. Yeah, you go to that side, he go to that side. Like, it wasn't really no suspension or nothing. You fight on the bus, you might get suspended off the bus, something like that. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, I don't remember ever really getting suspended for fighting as a kid, you know? Like, so I don't really know. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't think, yeah, they ain't used to suspend us. I know that for a fact. They ain't used to suspend us. But we ain't used to have to do, like, no ISS or nothing like that. My first time probably getting suspended for a fight, I was in 3rd grade. Yeah, I was in, like, 3rd grade. So I was probably, like, 8. Now, how old you is in 3rd grade, right? And we had this bully. This so-called bully. You know what I'm saying? Nobody ever bullied me. Facts. We gonna get that out there right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't care who else they done bullied. Nobody ever bullied me. I ain't gonna lie to you, and I don't like bullies. You ain't gonna bully me. But I always been like a skinny dude. You know what I'm saying? I always been skinny, but I used to be short too. So Buddy had some weight on him. He wasn't necessarily like fat, but he had some weight on him. He was solid. You know what I'm saying? He was probably like a couple inches taller than me too. We going to the bathroom. That's when they used to line us all up, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to the bathroom. He wasn't even in my class. I don't even know what he was doing at the bathroom because we was the only class out there. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know what he was doing at the bathroom, but I don't even know what made him do this. I guess he just thought he was going to pick on me or whatever. Woo. So we in the hallway. I'm talking to the dude that's in front of me in line. You know what I'm saying? So while I'm talking, this dude picks up a piece of gum, the so-called bully. I don't even remember his name. He picks up a piece of gum and he throw it. And like, this gonna be crazy, right? But the gum go in my mouth while I'm talking. And there's some gum, like, he got off the floor or the wall or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, some dirty gum is chewed up. So it go in my mouth, so I spit it out. The teacher, she seen it happen, right? But she seen my face. Like, I wasn't no telling none that, like, now we finna fight. You know, like I ain't gonna lie to you. Now we finna fight. You know, I wasn't being timid or none of that. So, She tell all the kids, like, our classroom right there. So she tell all the kids, get in the classroom, get in the classroom. When they all in the classroom, she looked at me. She knew my mama too. My mama worked up at the school, actually. So my mama was trying to be like a teacher or whatever. So she used to be like in and out of classrooms and stuff, like observing, whatever that's called. But yeah. So she tell me, she say, handle your business. So she go in the classroom, close the door. So Buddy looking around, he ain't getting out one hit off. I promise you. I punched him right in his chest. As soon as I punch him in his chest, see, I was taught, like, punch in the chest. You know what I'm saying? As a kid, everybody used to say that. Punch in the chest. Don't go for the face. Punch in the chest or the neck. You know what I'm saying? That's going to stop the fight right there. So I punched him in his chest as hard as I can. Boom. He took like a, you know, like he did one of those. He took out running. So I wasn't going to chase him. Like I said, like, you know what I'm saying? Back then, I wasn't vicious or nothing. So I wasn't going to chase him. I let him run. He ran all the way to the principal and told on me. So we got suspended. He got suspended for a whole day because the teacher had vouched. You know what I'm saying? When they had asked the teacher what had happened, because he told that the teacher was out there, all that. The teacher was like, he threw a piece of gum in his mouth and they fought. You know what I'm saying? So he ended up getting a whole day of suspension. I got a half a day of suspension, so I had to come to school in the beginning half. Basically, I just got released from school early. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't tripping. Excuse me, my mama, she wasn't tripping either. She was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? He got what he deserved, you know? So, we're gonna fast forward, dog. We're gonna fast forward. I hope I ain't being boring or nothing, man. For real, for real. But we're gonna fast forward. I should have mapped this out. As I progress, the story's gonna get better because I'm gonna know what I want to talk about. It's just like a little cloudy because this is way back then. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is way back then. So, you know, it's a little cloudy, but I'm trying to just give y'all a little background on it, you know. So, yeah, we're going to fast forward to when I started having, like, real troubles. Still wasn't no gunplay involved or nothing like that. It wasn't nothing like that yet. You know what I'm saying? I was familiar with guns. I had been around guns, you know, at this point. I was familiar with drugs, been around drugs. You know what I'm saying? So, like, at this time, I'm still only 11 years old now. I know more now. You know what I'm saying? I done seen more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still a little timid, but not really. You know what I'm saying? Like, not really. You know what I'm saying? So, my troubles began type situation. It all started from the neighborhood I was living in. I used to always go over to, like, the neighborhoods around, right? So the neighborhood I was living in, it wasn't bad. It had its stuff that go on. Like I said, like, it wasn't, I'm not gonna say it wasn't common, but stuff wasn't really going, it was just a big area. So like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you had stuff that was going on, you know, but it wasn't affecting us on our day-to-day. I say that, you know? So, used to go over to the other neighborhoods, chill with them other dudes, all that, you know? Just moving around, maneuvering. Over there, it was going down, though. Like, over there, you had to watch out. Like, you really had to watch out. You know, as anywhere, like, you know what I'm saying? As anywhere, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, even in our neighbor, you had to watch out, you know? It was just stuff going on. Like, for example, we had a crackhead, but he was like, he was mentally disabled. Like he had something going on up top, and he was also on crack. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't even know if I can say that word on, I don't even know, but we're gonna find out. But, yeah, like, I remember he chased this girl while she was pushing her baby in the stroller. He chasing her, and she running, like, she getting up through there on him, like, she running. And me and one of my partners, we were around the same age, so we like 11. You know what I'm saying? We like 11. we run up on dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we run up on him. Like, what you doing? What you doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what you want? Woo. He instantly like, I don't want no problems with y'all. I don't want no problems with y'all. Woo. Like, stop chasing her. He stopped chasing her. I don't know if we would have did much damage, but we definitely was about to jump him. I'm not gonna lie, we definitely was about to try to put some hands on him. Just cause Lord knows what he would have did, you know what I'm saying, to the girl and her kid, you know what I'm saying, period, point blank. You know, that didn't end up going nowhere, but boom, I'm hanging with the kids in the other neighborhood, and this is why I started, like, I'm not gonna say to get intrigued by the street life or whatever, cause it was always around me. You know, it was always accessible. I wasn't necessarily like, you know, I didn't really have to force nothing. It was always just, you know, right there. So like, this was just my time to start venturing and seeing what I like to do. You know, in the streets, you're gonna go through courses. You know, like, you gotta go through courses. Like, if you gonna call yourself a street, you know, or a hood, you gonna go through them courses, man. You gonna go through them courses, man. Like, you gotta go through them courses. It ain't no way around it, you know, cause you gotta find your lane. Everybody can't do everything, you know. The biggest trapper ain't the biggest robber too. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, it don't mix like that. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta know your niche. You gotta stick with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, once you do find your niche, you know what I'm saying? You don't wanna hop around. So hanging with them, that's when I kinda like, you know, started, you know, my troubling self, you know. They was affiliated with the same thing that the neighborhood I was living in was affiliated with. You know, like, we ain't gonna talk too much on that, you know, so started running with them. At this time, I ain't affiliated with, I was around them, but I wasn't affiliated yet, right? You know, I didn't go through them courses yet. Like I said, this is where it just began. So, like, yeah, I was around them, but I wasn't ever really saying, like, oh, yeah, on this, on that, on this. I wasn't really, like, you know, I wasn't doing the handshakes. I knew the handshakes because I'm around them all the time. I knew the handshakes. I knew this, that, and the third. I knew the knowledge. I knew this. You know, I knew what I knew. But I wasn't really trying to, like, get down with nothing. Because my mama used to always be like, I catch you doing whoop whoop, I'm gonna whoop your ass. You know what I'm saying? I was more scared of my mama than anything, anybody, honestly. You know what I'm saying? Not that my mama used to beat on me or nothing like that. It just used to be like, don't get me wrong, she'll whoop my ass for real. But it was just like, a lot of people mamas don't have the same respect that my mama got. You know what I'm saying? Definitely as a female. So I noticed that at a young age, you know? So it made me pay attention to a lot of stuff that my mama said. But I also ignored a lot of stuff that my mama said as I got older, you know? And she'd be dead right. I ain't gonna lie. Like, she'd be dead right. And I'll regret it. But, boom, I'm hanging with them. Now we starting to get into stuff. Now we starting to, you know, it's on some, if you ain't gang, you can't hang. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily if you ain't claiming this, you know what I'm saying? But really, if you ain't with us, like, if you ain't part of the everyday crew, it's about 20, 30 kids that's a part of our everyday crew. So if you ain't part of this everyday crew, you fool. You know what I'm saying? That's when I started getting comfortable with my hands and stuff. We used to slap box. We used to really fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, we used to slap box and really fight each other. Like, you know what I'm saying? Playing basketball or something. You know how it go. It just gets serious. Playing football, it just gets serious sometimes. You really got to show somebody I ain't no punk. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't going to play with me. But that's when I really started getting, like, confident with my hands for real. Like I said, I was always timid. It wasn't that I was scared or nothing. I was just timid. So I ain't want stuff to go down unless it had to. At this time, I'm still like that. Like, I'm still like, I'm never gonna start nothing, but yeah, I wasn't never scared to fight. You know, like, I wasn't never scared to work my 1-2. So, boom. I got into a real one-on-one fight with a dude from another neighborhood while all the guys from the neighborhood outside and jump. I didn't start the fight, bro. Was picking on me. You know what I'm saying? Like he was just trying to pick on me, see what I'd do. Turned into a fight. Beat him. I beat him. I'm talking about I beat him. I hit Buddy so many times, like when I finally stopped hitting him, this is the first time I ever made somebody bleed too, like in a fight. It's the first time I ever made somebody bleed. I leaked him, hit him in his nose, leaked him. Boom. When you get hit in the nose, you automatically start crying. You know, you automatically get to crying and all that. Boom, leak him. He crying. He can't see, but he still throwing. He ain't know how to fight though. He windmilling at me. Ooh. So, cause I be slap boxing, and because like my cousins weren't going for that either. Like my cousins, man, they used to play fight with me every day. They used to annoy me, man. They used to really annoy me, man. Like, really annoy me, man, because they used to just pick on me. Pick on me, excuse me. Pick on me, pick on me, pick on me. But they used to make me mad, and they wanted to make me vicious. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what they wanted to do, because they knew what was out here. So it was like they wanted me to respond the way I did. You know what I'm saying? Because they like, man, look, you can't be out here definitely like that. No, you need to be out here finishing. So, man, me and Buddy, we into it. It's a whole bunch of people outside. It's probably like, if I had to like guesstimate how many people was there, I'd say it was like probably like 40, 50 people outside. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We all chilling. It's a park. You know what I'm saying? We all kicking it. When the fight break out, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, everybody's surrounded. So I had to really scrub Buddy. He was known too, like he was one of them kids that like all the older kids vouch for. The 15-year-old, 16-year-old kids used to be like, that's my little homie right there. He'll do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? He go beat somebody up. Like, you know what I'm saying? He go do that. If I set him with one of y'all little, that's they always just threaten the little dudes. Like, all right, I'm gonna get him. He gonna come over here and whoop you. So that's what I knew him at. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, like I already known him to get busy with his hands. So I just couldn't back down. Because I know what my mama gonna do to me. You know what I'm saying? And word gonna get back to my mama. Like, you know, word is gonna get back to my mama. There's no way word is not gonna get back to my mama. So, boom. I leak him. Then, from slap boxing, I kind of learned a couple moves, right? So how I think in a fight, I don't really get mad. I really just think like, all right, what I'm finna try on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause the person gonna expose their weakness. You know what I'm saying? So I used to always just think like, what am I gonna try on you? So I clipped him. When he fell, I just bink, kept hitting him until they broke it up. He was crying, he was bleeding, and then they knew then, like, yeah, little bro, he like that. You know, little bro he ain't no chump. I started getting treated different. And the rest of this jump, hey, part 2. Nah, for real. But like, comment, subscribe, tune in to part 2.